Jurgen, lots to talk about, but was that quite simply just a fantastic spectacle? Great game of football.
Well, that's not what I saw. I saw a big fight from my side. So in the first half, a good game of my team. Second half, not exactly as good because I think we felt the intensity of the last few weeks, and the opponent got pretty much like finished warming up after the first half. Let me say it like this: all of a sudden they looked fresher. Yeah, but of course, scoring the second goal is great. Conceding the second, not so much. It's a good pass, and Ali saved our life in similar situations a couple of times because obviously we changed complete midfield. These passes should not be that simple, but it happened, and then you need a goalie, offensive-minded goalie. He was there. In that moment, he missed the ball, and that's why they can score their second goal. Yeah, but there was a lot of other things, obviously, which were pretty influential in this game. But some of these questions are probably better to ask Mr. Tierney, so what he thinks.
Well, if I can ask you first and foremost, Harry Kane's yellow card for you, should have been stronger?
It's a bit, yes, definitely. I think okay, we can say you can give Robbo a red card. It's not the smartest challenge of his life. That's how it is. But that's definitely a red card. There's no doubt about that. Now people will say, but his leg is in the air, but it's just pure coincidence. And Harry cannot judge that. When Robbo's leg is on the ground, then it's a broken leg, no doubt about that. So there are no two. And now it's a question. Why isn't... So we have a VR sitting there, and he thinks, have a look again at the Robertson situation. Fine, that's what he's there for. What did he do in that situation? And the penalty situation with Diogo Jota. Mr. Tierney told me he thinks Diogo stops on purpose because he wants the foul. First and foremost, if you want to shoot, you have to stop because you cannot run and shoot in the same moment. It would always be helpful if you would have played football yourself in the past. But when you see the situation back, and again, the VAR is there, where is he stopping? It's just the two players clean the 6-yard area with two challenges against one player and the player's down, and that's I don't understand that. But in the end, it's fine. The draw is okay and all these kind of things. We are not that crazy that we think we cannot draw at Tottenham. That's fine. But these situations are crucial. They are decisive situations. So come on, it's a super play. I think Naby played a pass, great vision, first touch good, and then somebody finished the situation off in a not really football legal way, and the ref and the VR doesn't say a word. I have really no idea what his problem is with me. Honestly, I have no idea. I have no problem. I think in the beginning I was a bit more emotional during the games, but it's not allowed in a situation like this to be a bit more, because I have nothing with Mr. Marin. It was all fine, but he obviously felt, I don't know what he felt in that moment. He comes over and gives me a yellow card, which is fine, but I would have preferred the right decision on the pitch.
Is that the biggest frustration for you, the inconsistency?
Of the ref? Yeah, of course.
But not the other.
Of course. That's how it is. Look, our situation is really, the situation for no football club is easy, but because we have they come back from quarantine, we have our complete midfield, which played the last few weeks. We have the best centre half in the world in quarantine and all these kind of things. And we lose our captain on match day. All this kind of, that's not easy. So you cannot expect now really that we play the best football game of the season. You have to fight through it, and that's what the boys did. I'm really happy with that. But you need just an objective ref who sees the situations and judges them, and not like opinions. And when he told me that he thinks he stops on purpose, that's incredible. He had the best spot on the pitch. He was 8 yards away and doesn't give it. So I said, you have to ask him what's his problem is with me.
We started the day talking about the difficulty of the situation at the moment with what's going on as well. There's a meeting this week at the Premier League, and I believe there's a call as well which involves the managers too. And you also said, look, we'll try and play football, we'll do what we can, we just need a bit of help right
That's
now.
That's how it is.
What do you? What would help? What do you need?
First of all, we have de-stressed, or what is that? So we play now Wednesday. We play then, I think, Sunday and Tuesday. It's not possible. We don't have the players. We have to. We need to think about. It can happen probably that we have another case or two. So the players go out in quarantine, and then all of a sudden we can play one game, but not the next game. So just we have to think about this. It's not. We cannot just push it all through. We have obviously different opportunities. First and foremost, take away the second semi-final of the Carabao Cup. Do it away. It's already just play once wherever you want to play it. I don't care if whoever goes there. We are not qualified obviously yet, but that's like. It's like, oh my God, it's a shadow when you're looking up front and think, oh my God, we play there, and then if you win, then you have to play there as well, and all these kind of things. So, and 26 and 28, that's not possible. I can say if we can play through, I don't know. Maybe we wake up tomorrow morning and have a lot of cases and we cannot play anyway. But we would prefer to play. But we need then help with the fixtures. Like you cannot then have a look how they get through this. Today you could see. It's I think I'm not sure who said it. Maybe Eddie Howe said it. It's maybe not fair if some teams lose players and other teams don't lose players. It's a bit of a lottery. And then again we try everything we can, but then you have to be lucky with when you get Corona or what. That's because now you have it and your game is cancelled. Thomas, I saw the bench today. Tuchel from Chelsea. Come on. He has to play Kovacic. He comes back from a long-term injury, and all these kind of things. It's for us. It's exactly the same. Millie and Naby didn't play for ages. 90 minutes. Today both through. I don't have to ask them if they are ready for Wednesday. Then Tyler Morton, that he's looked fine, but he had a yellow card. That's why we had to take him off. So in all these things, that's what we are thinking about. So there's a big thing we have all to talk about. Can we carry on or not? But if we carry on, we cannot just carry on like usual and think, and let's have a look who can play and who cannot play. No, then the teams who can play need to have help from the schedule.
So you'd rather try and carry on, but obviously you need help and understanding.
I see the problem. We have the different problems. I know if we don't play anymore and say now we have a break, I'm fine with that as well. That's not my issue. I'm absolutely fine with that as well. It's just I know the problem. When do you want to play the games? It's not so easy to find now spaces wherever you can then fit it in there, fit it in. For teams who are not in international football, there might be a few spots where you can play. But when you play international football, then you are pretty much full until end of May. We said before Corona that it's a bit busy, and this that we just cannot, that people obviously cannot get enough from football or the money they get. Nobody stepped us a little bit back so far, and now Corona gives us a proper punch and tells us, okay, you cannot carry on like this, and that's what we have to consider as well.